Lesson 6. Remember that a person's name is, to that person, the sweetest sound in any language. From How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Have you ever met someone who remembered your name instantly, even if they only heard it once? How did that make you feel? Seen, respected, and important. That's because your name is more than just a word, it's your identity. And Dale Carnegie understood this deeply. He wrote, "Remember that a person's name is, to that person, the sweetest and most important sound in any language. It doesn't matter if you're the CEO or the intern, a child or an elder, when someone remembers and uses your name, it hits emotionally. It tells your brain, you matter, you're valued. Someone noticed you. Using someone's name in conversation builds trust, warmth, and connection. It makes people feel like more than just a number. And the opposite? Forgetting or avoiding someone's name can feel distant, or even disrespectful, even if you didn't mean it that way. Why does this work? From a psychological standpoint, your name activates your brain's self-identity center. When you hear it, you subconsciously become more alert and engaged. That's why people respond so well when you say, "Hi Sarah, nice to meet you." "Thanks again, Mr. Nguyen. Great insight today." "Emily, I really appreciate how you handled that." Names personalize the interaction. They take a generic thanks and make it a connection. This is especially important in sales and service, leadership and coaching, parenting and teaching, friendships and networking. Example from the book. Example 1, Jim Farley and the Power of Names. Carnegie tells the story of Jim Farley, a man who built his career and reputation by remembering thousands of names, even birthdays and personal details. At one point, he knew the names of 50,000 people. He believed that remembering names made people feel recognized, and that recognition led to trust, loyalty, and influence. That's how he went from a delivery boy to Postmaster General of the United States. Example 2. A Carnegie student in Sales 1. Student told Carnegie that by simply starting emails and calls with the client's first name and mentioning it again naturally in conversation, his sales success increased noticeably. Why? Because instead of being another pushy salesperson, he became someone who saw the person behind the deal. Example 3. Roosevelt and his staff president Theodore Roosevelt made a habit of remembering the names of everyone in his staff, even the white house janitors and cooks. He didn't just say thanks, he said, "Thank you, George," or "Great job today, Maria." That made people feel seen, no matter their position, and that's why they loved working for him. Let's practice in real life. Business example, manager to team member. A manager walks into a busy meeting room and says, "Okay, team, let's get started." Everyone listens. It's fine. But what if he said instead, "Hey, John, could you kick us off with a status update?" "Lisa, I'd love your thoughts after that." Now the energy shifts. John feels ownership. Lisa feels respected. The room becomes more engaged because names turn group talk into human talk. Example of parent and child. Your child comes to the table and says, "I'm done with homework." You could say, "Good job." Or you could say, "Nice work today, Mira. I'm proud of how focused you were." Her eyes light up. You said her name and it made the praise feel real. Names validate effort and deepen connection in families. Example of kid to friend. Two kids are meeting at the park for the first time. One says, "Hey, want to play tag?" The other replies, "Sure, what's your name?" "Lucas." "Cool, let's go, Lucas." That's it. One word, and now they're friends. Using someone's name helps kids learn confidence, inclusion, and kindness from the earliest years. Let's bring it home. Your name is tied to your story, your identity, your existence, and when someone remembers and uses it, it's like a small celebration of who you are. So here's what we've learned. Use people's names when you greet them, when you thank them, when you give praise, when you ask questions. Don't overuse it like a sales trick, but don't forget it either. A name spoken sincerely builds bridges that no title or fancy word ever could. Today's challenge: use someone's name 3 times today in a natural, sincere way. Start remembering names by repeating them aloud after hearing them. Write down names of new people you meet, even waiters, drivers, baristas. It helps because in a world full of distractions, using someone's name is a way of saying, "I see you. I value you. You matter." Thanks for watching Lesson 6. Hit that like, tap subscribe, and comment below. How do you feel when someone remembers your name? See you in Lesson 7, where we'll learn how to become a better listener and why that changes everything.